Alright, so let's learn how to do half-life via the longer but math-easy route. So chromium-48 has a short half-life, and its half-life is about 21.6 hours. Question is then, how long would it take a 360-gram sample of chromium to decay to 11.25 grams? So we remember then that as this decays, it always decays by half. So we're starting with 360 grams, and we want to know how long it'll take to get 11.25. And so just the way of doing this is just division. So 360 divided by 2 would be 180. So after one half-life, which is 21.6 hours, it would be at 180 grams. After another half-life, it's going to drop down to 90 grams, and then to 45, and then to 22.5, and finally down to 11.25 grams. So here we can see each step that it's made, dividing by half until it gets down to 11.25. Each one of these lines then represents a half-life. And we know that the half-life for this chromium-48 is 21.6 hours. So that means when we draw it out like this, each one of these lines, each one of those arrows represents 21.6 hours. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half-lives. That means 21.6 hours passed 5 times. So to figure out the amount of time, we would just multiply the half-life by 5. So then in total, that means it would take about 108 days for it to decay from 360 grams to 11.25 grams. So that's the basic process. You start with your starting mass and divide it by 2 until you get to the mass that you want. Count the number of arrows, multiply that number by the total half-life.